Louisiana courts haven't provided too much guidance on what they would do, but the court in State v. Smith, 192 Southern 3rd, 836, that's the Louisiana Fourth Circuit in 2016, provided some guidance. It noted that there aren't very many Louisiana cases on the issue of authentication of social media evidence, but it did discuss both the Maryland and Texas standard somewhat, and quoted the Maryland Supreme Court and stated that asking a person whether the evidence is, whether the social media post was originated by that person. It also said that you might search a computer or device to see if a post or a page originated from that device. Or you can ask about info or present information from a web page linking the post to a person. The court noted that cases interpreting the federal rule are persuasive, of course, and at the end of the day, sort of, the court really seemed to suggest that it was adopting the Maryland standard because it was speaking of it approvingly, mostly, but the court said that it was applying the reasonable juror standard, which is really the Texas standard. Under that case, under the particular circumstances of a given case, the court said that sufficient evidence to authenticate a social media post might be different than the next case. And that's obviously true for the authentication of any evidence in any given case. The particular circumstances are always really going to control. But the Louisiana court in State v. Smith seemed to apply the more lenient reasonable juror standard, which is, again, basically whether or not there's enough evidence presented that the jury could conclude that the evidence is what the proponent claims it to be, not necessarily that there is evidence that the social media post is what the proponent claims it is, simply that there's enough evidence for the jury to potentially conclude that it's authentic.